Hi guys, welcome to my home here in Jerusalem. Today we'll be flowing for a Netzach practice. It is the Sefirot known for endurance, persistence, moving forward with conviction. Netzach is all about confidence, and I'd like us to leave this flow feeling more clear in the direction we want to be going in for the day, for our life, walking forward to our goals, and living with more sense of radiance and vitality and confidence. So we'll begin in all fours, balancing on the right palm and the left palm. This was our chesed and gevura. And now we're going towards the right and left legs with awareness. The right leg being Netzach, the left leg being Hod. So we're balancing on all four of these traits with a Tiferet center. The torso is Tiferet, which is harmony, integration of all of these attributes, meeting at the heart space. And let's take a few cat and cows here to your own breath cycle. Inhaling forward, expanding the chest. Exhaling to curve and round the spine. And begin to warm up the breath. Confidence feels like a warming from the inside out. It's when we aren't impacted by the external world, by others, but rather confidence is lit and grows and radiates from within. So let's choose today to cultivate that fire of confidence. 3 more breaths. And we'll meet at a neutral spine. Let's step the right foot forward. Right foot corresponds in the spherotic tree to Netzach, the whole right leg and the right foot. So we're stepping forward as a means to progressing forward in our life, in our goals. Step by step, walking towards a more desirable state of being. We're never stuck, we're never jaded. We can always move forward. That's what the right foot represents. So sink into the hips, press firmly through the right foot. Inhale forward. Exhale, let's walk the hands back and lengthen out that right leg, curling the toes up. Hugging the right hip in, folding over your netsach. This right leg stands for overcoming all obstacles in our way. When we're clear with our desires and our goals, we can walk firmly, proudly, and assertively towards where we want to go. Push into that right heel, and then we'll walk it forward. Let's take a nice twist to the right side. Breathing nice and tall through the right arm, circling it back to center, and then come back to all fours, feeling that right leg behind you. Let's step the left foot forward, sink the hips, breathe it forward, gazing towards the future, thinking about where we want to go. What goals do we have? Do we have the commitment and the conviction to be able to walk forward to those goals? And let's walk the hand back, lift the toes, fold over the left leg. Soften the shoulders, the muscles of the face. In order to go forward, first we have to go within. Check in with our desire. Check in with our ability to persevere and to challenge our current sets of beliefs, to always grow, expand, and move forward. We'll walk it to the top of the mat, inhaling, twisting to the left. Reach nice and tall out of those left fingertips, lifting out of the right shoulder. And exhaling the hand to the top of the mat, slide it back to all fours. And then lower the chest to the mat. So there's two types of movement in yoga. There's upward flowing movement that's spiraling up to standing. That represents Netzach. The downward movement from standing to the mat is more of a Hod movement. So as we rise up from the ground all the way to standing through this next sequence, let's think of ourselves as getting stronger, taller, growing in strength. This is a Netzach. Almost like we're going from the new moon consciousness to the full moon consciousness, from small to greatness. So let's begin. Inhale, lift the chest off the mat, gaze forward towards our higher self. We're looking forward to a more positive future. And then tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. One deep breath here. We're still pressing down on the mat, but we're raising our hips high. Our heart is lifted. Let's lightly bend the knees, jump forward to the top of the mat, fold. This is like the new moon, the sliver of light, feeling small, feeling humble. And then we root to rise into our greatness. So press into the feet firmly, roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale to our full Netzach, full moon consciousness, rising high, feeling your strength ascend and grow. Exhale, hands to the heart. Close your eyes and feel any sort of rising of strength in your heart. Just checking the camera. We are rolling. Still with me here. Breathe into this strong, full moon state of being. Release the palms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dive forward with conviction. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back. Let's step into a plank pose. So plank is a great way to build confidence through the core. And Netzach, we can only go forward if we have this inner confidence that I am worthy, I am strong. Feel that worthiness, because that's what's going to help us march forward in our life and our relationships to a more desirable state of being. Feel the core warm up, and then let's lower all the way onto the mat. Torso rests. So we're going again from Hod to Netzach, arising from the new moon to the full moon, from smallness to a full, bright you. Feel the heart on the ground. Inhale, peel the chest off the mat, hug the elbows in, heart forward. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, starting to rise through the hips. Lightly bend the knees, hop to the front of the mat, fold over the legs. Allow in that humility for a moment, and then with that, press the feet into the earth. Inhale to rise with Netzach, endurance, persistence, that even when we fall, we can rise again, even taller, even greater. Exhale your hands into the heart, gathering the strength you need to march forward. Release the hands one more time. Inhale, reach up. through that flow. Exhale, dive forward into your truth. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, palms down, step it back. Plank, 3, radiating, warming, confident breaths right here. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, radiate your being. And exhale, lower to the earth, all the way down. Feel where in life are you feeling small, where you need to rise, step up to the plate, and bring some more brightness. Inhale, let's come all the way up to a upward facing dog. Bring the shoulders back, expand the chest, like you're pressing the heart through the doorway of your shoulders, letting your light escape out of your inner world into the outer world. That's Netzach. It is an outer implementer of the emotions of the heart. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, up and back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Building strength, inviting in confidence, and trusting into your ability to endure all obstacles in life. Let's inhale, right leg nice and high behind you, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee swings into the chest, pull it away from the ground. Remember, this is a strength practice. Netzach is about moving forward, feeling the strength. Exhaling it back, 3-legged dog. Gaze forward, inhale, step the right foot between the hands, left heel down, inhale up to warrior 1. This is our Netzach pose. Right foot is forward, stepping towards our goals, manifesting what we desire in life. Think about something that you desire strongly. Visualize yourself walking towards that goal, towards that vision. Let that manifestation seep into the whole body as you walk forward to your next reality. Circle the arms down, palms to the mat. Send it back to plank. This time we won't lower all the way to the mat, but we'll take a chaturanga. Inhaling, scooping the heart forward. Exhaling, tucking the toes. Downward facing dog. Feel the feet planting in the earth. Step the right foot in the middle of the mat and then inhale, left leg high behind you. 3-legged dog. Exhale, rock forward, knee to the chest. Hover, pull the knee in towards the heart. Exhale, send it back. 3-legged dog. Inhale, look forward. Step the left foot between the hands. Right heel lowers. Inhale, warrior 1. Other side. So even though this is our hold leg, the other side of the spherotic tree, we're still walking forward with persistence. What's one goal that you have? Even if it's a baby step, can we walk forward? And circle the arms down. Step it back. Plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Warrior 1 again. Inhaling it up. And this time we'll exhale into a star pose. Hug the heels in. Feel the warmth of the Middle column shining in all directions. Magen David pose. This star pose is an attribute of Netzach because we cannot be afraid to shine our light in all directions. When we know we're here for a purpose, with a unique mission that Hashem, the Creator, made us unique with energies that no one else has, we have no choice but to shine our light in all directions through the attribute of Netzach, going forward. You can even imagine some flickering lights from the toes and the fingers, or an aura of light around you. Netzach also corresponds to the day of creation of the luminaries, the sun and the moon, the stars. So we're here, we are a luminary in our environment, we're shining out. Feel your whole body alit. And then bring the toes forward, cartwheel the arms into your low lunge, slide it back, plank, chaturanga, inhaling the heart forward, exhaling downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, left leg high, exhale, step it through, right heel down, inhale, warrior one, and then exhale into your star pose. I'll turn this way. Think about contributing your light to the world. And that creates a power to move through all obstacles. The world needs your light, your energy. And then bring both toes forward towards the front of the mat. Cartwheel the arms down, slide it back, plank. Feel your strength. Lower down to the earth. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's lightly bend the knees. Jump to the top of your mat. Wrap the hands around your legs. Pull yourself in. Lengthen the spine. Let the skull be nice and heavy. Drop the palms. Light bend in the knees. Inhale to rise. All the way up. Creating that aura of light, that full moon wrapping around you. Reaching high. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's step back into star pose. If you take anything from this class, it's the confidence that star pose brings. Allow yourself to dip into your confidence and let that fuel you in all directions. From star, we're going to take it in some different directions. So, from star, we'll point both toes to the front of the mat, cartwheel the arms into a side twist to the right, so both toes are forward. We'll lift out of that, back to star, shine forward, and then toes to the left, cartwheel the arm, twisting to the left side. All right, inhale, center, heels towards each other. Shine your light. Exhale, cartwheel the arms, twist to the right. We're on the ball mount of the back foot. Inhale, star. Exhale, twist. Inhale, star. Exhale, left hand down, twist to the right. Inhale, star. Plant the feet firmly. Exhale, twist. We're on the ball mount of the right foot. The heel is up, twisting to the left. Let's take one more on each side. Inhale, star. Exhale, twist. Inhale, star. Exhale, twist. And back to center. And hands together. Let's sink the hips. Nice and low. You can bring your hands to your heart, or you can lift them into your star hands. Whatever brings you a feeling of confidence, knowing that your desires stem from a high place, and if your desire is in line with the source of life, with your mission, there's no obstacles. You just have to march forward, shining your unique light into the world. So bring a desire you have into the heart. Fuel it with your breath, with your kavana, your mindfulness and intention. And then open it up, straighten the legs, star. Inhaling into the heart, feel the desire. Exhale, expand the vision, make it real, make it alive. Inhale, sink the hips, temple pose. Exhale, nice star pose. And inhale back into your temple pose. Bring the palms over the knees, shrug shoulders towards the ears. Maybe you're rocking right and left. Maybe you're sinking a little deeper. Wherever you are, the feet are firmly pressed in the ground. And come to center, interlace the palms, press them forward, and then lift them up. So we're rising from the feet, up the legs to the pelvis, up through the torso, out through the palms. And then release the hands. From star, we'll come into a warrior two to the right foot. So right knee over right heel. Inhale, feel that desire of the heart. Exhale, like we're pushing it forward. We're propelling everything in us towards that desire, towards our dream. Bring the left thumb down, circle the fingertips in the front of the mat, straighten the right leg, star pose. And then hug the toes to the right foot in, so it's in line with the heel, left toes forward, warrior two to the left side. Inhale, connecting to a desire, to a goal that you've set. And then send it forward, gaze optimistically over the left middle finger. Nice. Draw the left thumb down, trace the top of the mat, open into star. One more on each side. Warrior two to the right. Trace it down and up, star. And then warrior two to the left. Thumb down, trace it forward, star. Nice. Hands together. Sink the hips or hands onto the knees. Let's take a few rocks right and left. Nice. We'll straighten back into star. Toes face forward. Cartwheel the arms to the top of the mat. Slide it back, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale the heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. The legendary Arizal taught that whereas all animals, their heart and their head, not all, but most, are on the same plane, we were created with our head above the heart so that we can look up and remember the source of our blessings and remember the divine above us. Netzach, the direction is upward, it's above, the quality of looking up and being attentive to what's above us. So in our next flow, the peak of the flow will be inhaling to look up. Feel the power as we shift our gaze from the ground forward and eventually upward. All right, lightly bend the knees. Hop it forward into a forward fold. The eye gaze, the shift is downward facing. You can also hold on to the elbows here and loosely rock right and left. Release the palms, bend the knees. Inhale to rise. Notice that shift from downward facing in front of you. And then as the feet are firmly planted, lift the gaze up. The chin ascends. We look above us, open the palms, sweep the hands up. Just like the Arizal, this holy Kabbalist taught. Looking up, maybe coming onto the toes if you have the balance. Our whole being is upward. It's a sky consciousness. It's a godly consciousness. Remembering what's above us. This is our power above. And then hands to the heart. Close your eyes and bring your awareness above you. So letting the awareness float from the heart, the seat of awareness to the third eye, and then gently above the crown of the head, hovering that awareness over the crown, and then lifting higher and higher. Your consciousness lifts into the sky, past the roof above you, into the power of the unknown, the mystery, higher and higher above us. You can gently lift the chin. Just notice how that shift of the head lifts the heart, changes your awareness. The Kabbalist Abulafia would have different head gestures for different consciousness state of beings. So notice the lifting of the head as you rise higher and higher into this directionality of above. Gaze forward, open the eyes. Inhale, sweep it up, look up. Exhale, dive forward. Once we've connected above, we can draw that strength through the body into the physicality, all the way into our feet, into the earth. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step it back, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale. We're persisting, we're enduring, even when it's uncomfortable, even when we're tired, even when we're jaded. Send the hips up and back. We continue to challenge ourselves and to remain steadfast in our goals. 3 breaths here. Let's step the right foot forward, left knee down, sink the hips, and inhale, lift the palms and look up the direction of Netzach. Lift the heart. And then float the palms down. Nice. Let's lift the back knee, step it forward, forward folds. You can interlace your hands behind you for a shoulder opener as you fold forward. So even though we're looking down, our palms are reaching up. There's always a part of us that's reaching higher. Release the hands, light bend of the knees. Inhale, roll all the way up. Plant the feet firmly. Notice the consciousness shift as we inhale, lifting the gaze. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, gathering all the netsach, the endurance, the understanding of eternity. And with that knowledge that the source of life and the source of life within you is eternal, dive forward. with that truth. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, palms down, step it back. Radiate that confidence, that warmth in the core. And we'll take chaturanga. Last one, inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, let's step the left foot through, right knee down. Plant the feet, the top of the back foot, the bottom of the front foot into the mat. And inhale, rising with the palms, with the heart, with the gaze above us towards the Netzach energy, above the crown. Exhale, palms down. And let's step the right foot forward. You can take any variation of this forward fold, holding the elbows, wrapping the hands around the shins, interlacing the palms for a shoulder opener. Whatever you choose, do so with conviction, trusting in yourself. Release the palms, sink the hips into a chair pose. So Rabbi Nachman of Breslov teaches, what does the right leg represent? It represents walking forward with assertiveness. When you go forward, do so with conviction. When you make a choice, put your whole heart and being into it. Even if it's discomfort, even if it doesn't feel good, we assert ourselves. And if we want to step back and remove ourselves from a situation, we also do so with strength and conviction. One more breath here. And inhale to rise, looking above us, reaching. Exhale, hands to the heart. And coming into a squat. So sinking the hips, hands to the heart space. Feel firmly rooted through your feet, through Netzach and Hod. Palms to the heart. Of course, we want Netzach, but if it's not balanced by the side of Hod, by the softness, by the surrender, then it's not a healthy moving forward. That it becomes aggressive, it becomes domineering, it becomes controlling. So we need to activate Netzach. We also need to have the counterbalance of Hod, of the soft surrender and humility. Let's take 2 breaths here, harmonizing the right side of Netzach, the left side of Hod, integrating them together. And then bring the hips down. You can take a pillow if you want, or 2 pillows under the hips, soles together, and come back into our final relaxation. You can roll them as much as you need, or if you prefer, you can extend the feet in front of you and open the palms. Up to you. Wherever you decide to land, notice the awareness of the right sole of foot all the way up that right ankle, the right leg, shin, calf, then the right knee, up through the right thigh, into the right hip, this whole seat of Netzach. And as we finish our movement today, let's bring in the color of Netzach, which is a light pink. We have, if you need a visual, this pillow is light pink, the blanket behind me, my leggings. But instead of looking through the screen, in your mind's eye, can you bring up this beautiful light pink energy and begin to invite it into your body with your breath, with your visualization, and with your whole awareness, inviting in Netzach into your body. Especially the areas in your life that you need to show up more. You need to contribute your light and step up to the plate with more confidence and with more forward direction. Send that breath, that color, and that energy into those areas of life needing some more Netzach. Is there an area in life that you need to stand up a little taller for? Is there a relationship in your life that you need to voice your opinions more, lead with more confidence, and steer the relationship with your inner conviction? And do you have a vision, a goal that you've let slide to the side, but you know it's important to you? Can you bring it back into your focus, into your center, and make it a priority to go with endurance and persistence to reach this goal? You can stay here to ponder these questions for as long as you have. I'll end the practice now, and I want to bless you to really contemplate, focus, and march forward towards these goals, towards your desired state, and towards more healthy, wholesome relationships.